Your person is absolutely certain about you. There is no doubt in their heart or mind that you are the one they want in their life and future. When they picture what lies ahead, it's only you they see standing beside them. Despite the challenges, mistakes, and silence that may exist between you, their deepest desire is to bridge the gap, open up communication, and bring peace back into this connection. They no longer want to live in a space where misunderstandings and regrets dominate. Instead, they long for a fresh start, one rooted in honesty, mutual respect, and the equal exchange of love that they now realize you truly deserve. In the past, however, they know they fell short. They recognize that they were deceptive, withholding parts of themselves and their truth from you. Their inability to commit fully left you feeling pushed away, undervalued, and perhaps even unloved. At the time, they may not have fully understood the impact of their actions, or their lack of action, but looking back, they see how their behavior created distance between you. That distance, in turn, has left them with an aching emptiness that they cannot ignore. Right now, they feel as though they are left out in the cold, shut out from your warmth, love, and presence. Being ignored or distanced from you is not something they can easily cope with. It causes them deep pain, almost like a shadow that follows them wherever they go. They are fully aware that this pain is the consequence of their choices, and they sit with the heavy weight of regret every single day. You may not see it outwardly, but internally they are battling with themselves, constantly replaying moments, conversations, and decisions that led to the current state of this connection. Your person spends a lot of time in their head, overthinking and analyzing how to make things right with you. They are aware that simply showing up with words is not enough, action and consistency are needed this time. That realization has inspired them to step into a more decisive role. They are preparing themselves to take the lead, to be the one who shows effort, and to prove through their behavior that they are serious about healing what was broken. They may not arrive with grand, dramatic gestures right away, but they are likely to start small, perhaps with a heartfelt message, a call, or a simple act of kindness that shows you they care. These small steps will be their way of testing the waters, while also proving their willingness to rebuild trust. Over time, however, you can expect to notice drastic changes in how they treat you and how they communicate. They have learned the hard way that withholding their feelings and giving false hope comes at a painful cost, your absence. They understand now that lying, deflecting, or avoiding their emotions only damaged the bond they shared with you, and they are determined not to repeat those mistakes. The silence of your absence echoes louder to them than any words could, and they recognize it as the price they are paying for failing to be honest with you before. As they sit with this realization, they also come to terms with an undeniable truth: they cannot stop loving you. No matter how much time passes, no matter how much distance has grown between you, their heart continues to return to you. Other distractions or people cannot fill the void you left behind. The thought of you moving forward with someone else, of losing your love entirely, is something they cannot handle. That fear and ache drive them closer to the decision that they must act now rather than later. They are painfully aware of the ways they may have made you feel in the past. By rejecting your love or failing to accept this connection wholeheartedly, they abandon not just the relationship, but also you. In doing so, they left you questioning whether your love was one-sided, whether all you gave went unnoticed or unappreciated. This realization haunts them now, because deep down they know your love was genuine, patient, and full of effort, and they failed to honor it. That failure has become their burden, but also their greatest teacher. Now, they see clearly. They know that true love requires openness, reciprocity, and a willingness to fight for the bond rather than run from it. They are finally ready to face the parts of themselves they once avoided. Your person wants to show you, not just tell you, that this time will be different. They want to earn back your trust, to replace your doubts with certainty, and to rebuild the sense of security that once existed between you. More than anything, they want to show you that their love is enduring, unwavering, and real. Though mistakes were made, they view this as a chance to start again, to write a new chapter together, one where lessons from the past guide them into a healthier, more equal partnership. Their hope is that you will allow them the opportunity to prove themselves, to demonstrate through actions and consistency that their intentions are no longer clouded by fear or dishonesty. In their heart, they know they may not deserve immediate forgiveness, nor do they expect everything to return to how it once was overnight. But they are committed to putting in the effort, no matter how long it takes, to show you that they are serious about you and this connection. For them, losing you entirely is not an option. The love they hold for you is too strong, too deep, and too true to let go of. And so, they stand ready to take responsibility for the past while reaching for a new beginning, one where both of you can finally experience the peace, love, and harmony you both deserve. Permanently, infinitely, and forever, the masculine and the feminine within each of us are rising to their fullest expression, awakening as if stirred by the deepest call of the soul. This inner union is not something distant or abstract, it is alive in every breath we take, in every heartbeat that bridges the unseen and the visible. We are becoming balanced from within, and as this balance grows, I can feel the harmony of my spirit flowing in alignment with yours. When my energy reaches out and touches you, when it finds its way across time and space to rest in your heart, everything feels right, perfectly aligned and exactly on time, as if destiny itself is whispering that we are where we are meant to be. Synchronicities move through my days like gentle messengers, reminding me of our connection. They arrive unexpectedly, yet with undeniable clarity, in numbers, in moments, in signs I cannot ignore. Each time they appear, I feel the rhythm of the universe guiding me back to you, telling me that what we share transcends distance or circumstance. I find myself wondering what synchronicities you are experiencing. Do you notice them as I do? Do they pause your thoughts, pulling you toward the invisible thread that binds us together? When I see the number 222, it arrests me every time. It is no ordinary moment, it is a spark, a reminder that you are with me, that you are thinking of me, and that your love still flows toward me across the unseen currents of life. My love, my heart, and my soul are not separate from you, they are always intertwined with yours. Even when the noise of the world grows heavy, even when silence stretches endlessly, my love does not fade, it expands, resonating like a steady vibration deep within me. At times it becomes so powerful it roars like the ocean, unstoppable and eternal, its waves reaching the shore of your being. In those moments, I find myself wondering, when the world grows quiet for you, do you feel it too? Do you sense my love in the same way, powerful, overwhelming, undeniable, and yet tender in its intensity? Everywhere I go, there are echoes of you. In the turning of a stranger's head, in the familiar curve of a smile I glimpse from across a room, in the sway of someone's walk that for just a heartbeat mirrors yours, I see you. Sometimes I feel a rush of excitement, thinking for a brief second that it is truly you standing there before me. In those moments, my spirit leaps with joy, only to soften again when I realize it is not you, yet the reminder lingers, you are woven into the fabric of my perception, inseparable from the world around me. This journey we are on is not bound by ordinary measures of time or space. It is infinite. The love we share is not just an emotion, it is an energy, a living presence that continues to grow, to awaken, to guide us toward wholeness. The masculine and feminine within us are not opposing forces but sacred companions, harmonizing in ways that allow us to embody the fullness of who we are. With each awakening, with each balance achieved, we step further into alignment with the truth of our union. When I reflect on the synchronicities, I realize they are not coincidences but confirmations. The universe has a way of speaking to us, of reaffirming what our hearts already know. Triple twos, repeating numbers, moments that align too perfectly to be chance, these are love notes written in the language of spirit, sent to remind us that our bond is unbreakable. They reassure me that, even in physical absence, the connection is alive and thriving. And so I carry you with me always. In my thoughts, you are present, in my dreams, you are near, in the quiet chambers of my heart, you are eternal. When the world asks me to move forward, I do so, but always with the awareness that you are part of every step. My love is not something I set down and forget, it is the force that propels me, the current that moves me through the waters of life. Sometimes, late at night when silence settles and the air feels still, I close my eyes and listen for you. I let the rhythm of my breath merge with the rhythm of your spirit, and in that sacred space, I feel you. It is powerful. It is intense. It is undeniable. It is love in its purest form, beyond words, beyond fear, beyond anything that seeks to separate. No matter where I go, no matter what life places before me, I find you. Whether through signs, through people, or through the quiet whispers of my soul, you are there. Our love is not just a memory, it is a living, breathing presence. It vibrates endlessly, infinitely, permanently, forever. Your partner has always carried a quiet fear when it comes to the idea of commitment. Though they long for something authentic, lasting, and deeply rooted in love, the image of a healthy relationship has never been clearly modeled for them. The examples they have witnessed throughout their life were either fractured, unstable, or marked by unhealthy dynamics, leaving them uncertain about what love should feel like or how to nurture it in a safe, sustainable way. This inner conflict has caused them to retreat at times, giving the impression that they are indifferent or distant, when in reality, they yearn for the exact closeness they struggle to embrace. Their heart desires genuine intimacy, but their mind has been conditioned to fear the weight of responsibility and the vulnerability that comes with true love. Beneath their surface lies a quiet plea, they crave your assistance and your understanding, though they do not know how to ask for it. They long to be guided gently toward love, yet pride, fear, and uncertainty often hold them back from openly admitting this need. This hesitation does not come from a lack of affection for you but rather from their own history, a past marked by struggle, imbalance, and choices that were often clouded by pain. They have carried addictions, obsessions, and tendencies toward control that once kept them bound in patterns of self-sabotage. These behaviors created walls that prevented them from stepping fully into the connection they share with you. For a long time, they avoided responsibility, hiding from the truth of what they felt because they were not ready to confront the shadows within themselves. But something within them has begun to shift. They are learning, little by little, to release the weight of those old addictions and destructive habits. It has not been an easy journey, but they are finally facing themselves with honesty and courage. They are beginning to understand the value of making choices that align with growth and healing rather than fear and control. Each day, they are taking steps, however small, toward becoming a version of themselves that is capable of sustaining the love they once only dreamed of. Their silence, though painful to you, is not a reflection of a lack of love. Instead, it is a reflection of their inner battle, the struggle between who they once were and who they are trying to become. At times, they pretend to ignore you because acknowledging how deeply they care makes them feel exposed. The quiet distance they create is not because they want to push you away but because they are afraid of letting you down. They fear repeating the mistakes of their past, and so they withdraw into silence, hoping that time and healing will allow them to re-enter your life from a stronger place. This can be confusing and even hurtful for you, as their actions sometimes seem to contradict the love you feel radiating beneath the surface. Yet it is important to understand that their avoidance is not rejection, it is hesitation born from the weight of their past choices. In time, you will hear from them. The silence will not last forever. When they finally reach out, it will be from a place of greater clarity and sincerity than before. They want to contact you, to reconnect, and to share what has been stirring within their heart. Their journey of self-healing is ongoing, but the desire to bridge the distance between you is stronger than the fear that holds them back. Patience will be your greatest gift during this season. If your heart whispers that they are the one, then trust in that inner knowing. Love sometimes requires stillness, faith, and the willingness to believe in the unseen progress taking place beneath the surface. Your partner holds within them an immense capacity for love. Though their past has kept that love locked away, it has not diminished its strength or depth. They are capable of offering devotion, tenderness, and loyalty beyond measure, but they need to feel free enough to express it without fear of judgment or failure. The transformation they are undergoing is teaching them not only how to heal but also how to love in a healthier, more authentic way. When they do open up to you, it will not be out of obligation or fear of losing you, it will be a conscious choice made with both courage and clarity. You are not being asked to rescue or fix them, but rather to hold space for their growth. Your patience and understanding serve as a quiet beacon of light, reminding them that love can be both safe and enduring. In the end, what they seek is not only a partner but a companion who sees their flaws yet believes in their potential. They want someone who can walk beside them through both the shadows and the light, someone who recognizes that healing is not linear but still worth the effort. So if your heart continues to whisper that they are the one, lean into that truth with grace. Trust that their silence is temporary, that the work they are doing within themselves will one day make it possible for them to step into the love they have always longed for. When the time comes, their love for you will not be hesitant, it will be abundant, freeing, and deeply sincere. For now, patience, compassion, and faith will carry you both closer to the love that is waiting to unfold.